Hello, good morning again. This is Janice from Measuring to Fit. I help people get started on sewing and sewing with the sewing machine. I hope you are having a great time. This is again a beautiful sunny day here in Malaysia. So today I am actually showing you how to make the corsage flower. This is the this video actually show you how I made this flower. These colors at the back are the multicolor. As you can see, they are felt, right? So because the first felt flower that, the first corsage flower that I made is made with just my jumbo tumble fabric. I find that, you see, they are flopping about. So if I want them to be more sturdy, I find it when I back it up, you see this jumbo tumble fabric, I put the backing at the back, a piece of felt, the flower is much more firm and sturdy. So you can wear this on your bag to decorate your bag if you like. Yeah, your tote bags, your sling bag, or if you like to wear it on a plain garment, you can actually wear it on a plain garment. It is quite an outstanding statement piece, right? So this is a children's project, as in very simple, a child also can make. When I plan all my techniques, I really try to think about the children, and I think that they are able to do. Even though I try my very best, sometimes I still forget some of the things that beginners may find more challenging. So I hope you will bear with me. I do think about you, and I think in line with when children can handle, I think all beginners can handle, right? So, right, before we start, I just thought I will update you last week on Wednesday when I shared with you that about the machines that I have. I had 3 units. I think I was sharing with y'all that I had three units. So now that I have only 1 unit left, which was priced with the machine together. Can I just emphasize with my 6-part, yes, beginner sewing course, 6-part of it, all in video tutorial format, right? And plus together is my delivery and orientation of the machine with you. Actually, if you are a beginner, I believe this will be very helpful because we will be there to help you with the orientation to the machine, as in you need to know where to thread, the upper thread, the bobbin and all that. The orientation of the machine, delivery, orientation, plus the 6-part of the course, and the Juki 355 sewing machine, right? It's at 1480. After this, I don't think I will be able to have this kind of offer with delivery some more. Yeah. So I actually later after this session, I'm doing a delivery, and I'm actually going quite far for the delivery. Still within Klang Valley, but far from where I am. Yeah. So I hope this 1 unit will go off. And after that, after this 1 unit, we will see what I can do about beginners who still want to learn. All right. So remember, today last week we made this jumbo tumble fabric, and I also showed you on Thursday how to make this thread loop to apply onto this jumbo tumble fabric. Last week we did that. Now, if you missed that, please go to my link below. I would have in this post there, I have a link where you can go to my YouTube channel to have a look, or in my Measuring to Fit Facebook page, you can look at it. Last week's session, I would have shown you how to make this jumbo tumble fabric, right? So let me just share screen with you and show you how to make the corsage flower today. Hi, today I'm making a corsage flower corsage with this jumble tumble fabric that we have made. We made this jumble tumble fabric out of crumbs, right? And I've showed you how to do this, right? This was my demo with a lot of strings and strips, narrow strips, right? So what we're going to do with this is we're going to make a corsage flower. So I'm going to show you a slightly different version of the corsage. Now I'm going to make the petals with this jumbo tumble fabric smaller, and I'm going to have the outside with what I'll call felt, colorful felt. So that's why I have some scrap felts here. Actually, all small pieces will do. So what you need is first a template. So this is actually a full template of my petals. But because I'm going to make this a smaller version, so sorry, not a smaller version, same size, but it's just that my jumbo tumble fabric will be a smaller one. Yes, so I have this, which is a big one, and I have a small template, right? So I'm going to cut out one smaller. You draw yourself and you decide how you want it to be, right? And then this is the middle part, right? So template wise, I have one bigger petal and one smaller petal template. So I'm going to take the smaller template, yeah, one bigger and one smaller. I'm going to take the smaller template and place it on my jumbo tumble fabric. I actually cut up the rest. I'm just going to show you just one piece how I do it. I actually look for places. I don't want to put my here. I don't want to put my template here and then it's almost everything in one color fabric, right? I don't want. So I want it in various colors. So I'm going to put my template. So you see, if it is here, it will be only this navy blue piece. I want more different colors. So I'm going to choose this part, which has different colors, and place my template here. I pin it and I cut around it. I pin it and cut around it, right? So I have cut, actually, earlier I cut 5 pieces already, right? I've cut them. I'm going to cut one more, then I will make 6. So I have placed the petal on a felt, and I'm going to sew the petal onto the felt. And I'm going to do it in such a way it's like a doodle. So I'm not going to have to do it like properly on a straight line, because anyway this jumbo tumble it's not, I'm not planning on having a neat look. So it's a more messy kind of look. So I'm just going to go over a few times, right? So here I just, and the thread color is entirely up to you. Because I'm having dark color here, I want the thread color to be seen. So then I'm having white on it, right? So I'm having also a walking foot because this is a felt. So just straight stitch, I am going to sew around it, right? So it doesn't have to be very good. So the intention is to sew the petal onto the felt. And I will have a number of lines. So it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm going over it a few times. So I'm not even, when I start off, I didn't do reverse sewing. This is only one time. This is one round. I'm ending off where I start off, so that's how I lock the stitches, right? So that's only one time. I'm going to go through this a few times and not on the same line. So that it has this jumble tumble messy look about it. I'm not sewing on the same line again. Let me do it and you will see there are many lines on it. I probably go over 3 or 4 times. So remember, felt does not fray. So that's why my ending is with felt. I intentionally did not go on the same line. So you see, and you see my white thread, it is like a few lines. And on top of that, originally, I already have some sewing in blue lines. When I sew down the crumbs onto the fabric. So I already have some blue lines on it. Now I'm adding my white onto it. The original fabric already have blue lines going through. Just now, I just used the white line to sew the petal down onto this felt. So now I'm going to place this on here and pin it one more time, and I'm going to cut out according to the bigger petals. I'm going to cut this out according to the bigger petals. I will have a solid color around the petals. Okay, so that's what I intend. So every petals a felt. So I'm going to do this on all the 5 petals, and I will be back to show you how I put them together. So this is what I have. So I decided that that I won't follow the size of my actual template. When I cut it out, I decided I want a smaller edge. So then I just cut following the inside piece. So it became smaller petals. Right, so it's entirely up to you what you want. So this is what we will do now. The next step is to arrange them in such a way. I have also cut out two felt that is according to this round template. So cut out 2. So the first piece, I arrange them like this and place my circle in. So it's hardly catching, so I have to push them inside a bit more. So this will be how my flower look, right? As against this one that has no edging. So the two looks, see, the 2 different looks. This one with no felt edging, this one with felt edging. So entirely up to you how you want. So now, what is the next step? I recommend using the needle and thread to tack it down first. Right? So stick these petals to this, stick them together, arrange it properly, because when you are doing by hand, you can control it much better. So each one, tack it down, and then only sew the middle part once more. You see, what I did was sewing again. Right? Just as I sewed the petals to the felt, this is what I did. But I tack it first, because if you are sewing on the machine, it will be hard to do the placement at the same time. So I tack it down. So I'll take one piece and do it by hand, or you can choose to do it by... Okay, I tag like that also can, small tagging. So that means it cannot be seen. I don't have to remove. So there is one tag. I have a what we'll call a longer thread at the back, so that it won't come out. So this is already on it. So next, I arrange the next piece on it. Because I'm only tagging, so next piece. And go at the back. If I don't want to remove the tagging thread also can, as long as this is tagged to it. You can do by hand if you wish to, but I'm going to do it by machine, right? So this is the second one. I cut off, giving it a bit of allowance, and I'm going to take another longer thread needle to tack on the next piece. I'm going to arrange them manually first to see how they look before I sew them. So I'm going to tack them all by hand and come back to show you how I will sew it. So this is how I've tacked them together. So this is the flower I get. So front one felt. So now I'm going to have another felt here at the back. Right? So at the back, closing this off. And I'm going to go to the machine to sew all around it a few times, just like this. And the corsage will be done when I put on the safety. So this is the two corsage flower that I have made. What I wanted to show you is that if I were to put a safety pin at the back, I could wear it as a corsage, right, on my dress or a jacket, or even if it is, this is a envelope pillow. This is a pillow cover, square pillow cover, envelope pillow cover that I have, which is one color plain. This is plain. If I were to have a button here, right, and then I cut a hole, because this is felt, it won't fray, right? So I just cut one slit here. I cut a slit here in the middle. It's just like a buttonhole, but because this is what we'll call a felt will not fray. So I can put it over a button. The button is sewn down to the item, right? Let's say it's a pillowcase, and I could have a decorative flower on a pillow cover like this. You may not want it to be in the center. You can have it in the side. Let's say I sew down this button here, and this one I can put it through here and have it by the side as a deco, right? So I could have an item decorated like this. And when I want to wash this pillow cover, I just have to take out the corsage flower and wash the pillow cover. The button is a permanent feature. I sew the button, for example, I sew the button onto the pillow cover, and I wash the pillow cover without having to wash this, right? And this one can be washed hand wash, up to you, right? So because this is felt, so we can cut through and make it make a buttonhole through it, right? So I thought this also looks very nice, decorating an item with a button in the middle, and is removable, right? I think this is an idea that you can think about having, right? So just to share with you.
Hello, I think that was helpful. I think there were some ideas there. So I thought that would be nice. Oh, thank you. And I have one person who gave me a thumbs up again. I really am very blessed and very, very grateful to the encouragement I received that here. So, okay, so I was thinking that to tell you why
why do you learn through video tutorial? Why is it helpful? See, when you learn through video tutorial, you get to analyze by watching the video again and again. I will also explain to you why you do the techniques you do, right? So when you analyze, you understand. You see, sometimes when you are at a class session, I myself included, when I go to a session, I may have a teacher telling me, oh, so here, oh, do this, do that. But actually, I just follow the instructions, right? I don't really know why I do what I do. But when you learn through video tutorials, you get to analyze, I need to do this. You remember better and you learn the techniques better. And you also know why you apply the techniques. So for me, my emphasis in all my tutorials in the beginner's course that I show you is to show you the why behind what we do and the techniques behind it. So I don't, my projects are all very simple, similar to this Corsage Flower project. It's actually very simple. It's just applying some of the techniques that you have learned, right? So I hope you understand why learning through video and online courses is good, especially now that we do not want to be in a too crowded area, right? Although our movement control order has been relaxed in a way in certain parts of Malaysia, we still do not want to be in too crowded areas. Yeah, so it's good to learn online, and when you learn online, to me, there are some benefits from it. Learning online, because you really get to analyze and apply, and at the same time you learn it at your own pace, at your own time. So it's not like when I fix my workshop time, if it is at a certain time, it doesn't suit you, you may not be able to make it. But when you have the video, you play it and learn it at your own time, right? So I hope this has been helpful, right? So write to me at jen@measuringtofit.com if you want to know more about the course, right? And also get the 1 unit left of the 355. Juki 355, that's the only 1 unit left that I have at the moment, right? So write to me if you can. I hope you enjoy this beautiful day that God has made for you. Enjoy it with your family and friends. Enjoy sewing and making something useful and helpful for others or for yourself, right? So have a nice day, and I see you again next week. Oh, so sorry, I forgot that next week I'm going to show you, before I say goodbye to you, so sorry, I forgot to tell you that next week we are making this floor mat with the jumbo tumble fabric. I made a bigger piece of jumbo tumble fabric, bigger piece like this, yeah. I made a floor mat with what I call ragged edges, right? So this is the floor mat I made with the jumbo tumble fabric, and this will be next week tutorial. I have recorded how I made this floor mat, and I will show you in next week tutorial. So I will see you again next week, right? Have a very nice week ahead of you. Okay, bye-bye. See you. Signing off, Janice from Measuring to Fit. Bye.